Hey guys, hey, this is Nighttop 34, and we are back on Factory Farm, hopefully for the last time for version 2.4. We got a lot of stuff done yesterday. Actually, I didn't realize there was that much stuff to do. I thought yesterday I would just come in and, go around and look for any problems. There wouldn't be any, and I would release the map about 2:30, 3 o'clock yesterday. It didn't work out that way, because GE always loves, it does have a sense of humor, it loves to throw stuff at you and take away textures on stuff that you've already done. You've completed it, it's been there for months, and you'll go back in here and GE will take the texture right out. So it's just really irritating. But we got everything done, I think, yesterday, and thanks to Morpheus, I sent him the map last night, and he stayed up most of the night testing it. And we had a couple of problems with the BD trailer that he fixed, so I'll get that from him, or I'll go into the BD trailer myself and fix it however it works out. And guys, hey, if you're here, please let me know in the chat where you're from, who you are, that kind of stuff. I mean, I can't harass you or welcome you if I don't know who you are that you're here. So please. Hey Douglas, how you doing, buddy? Let's see, I think everything's pretty much done. He didn't find any problems with this. I know over here, I don't like this on. I know he said, it should be rigid body, but it lags the map. So what I'm going to have to do here, because I didn't do it yesterday, well, you know what? Actually, I think I still have this. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I still have it in my my BD folder. I do. So let me bring up this visibility nodes. Dean, how you doing? Daniel Dean is in the house. Good day, MJ. Okay, so let me change scene views. Well, that's not it. Visibility nodes. Yeah, that is it. Okay. So let me go over here and go where this is, because it'll be a lot easier to switch all this out with I'm just looking for the rigid body, this little check mark down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, no, you'll be able to see it. And let's see, yep, rigid body's on there. Let's see, what is, that's just a, wow, that is so weird. Okay, rigid body. Rigid body. And see, here's how you do it. You just take one, and you get rid of everything. And then I'm going to change the name of this to Beehive. That way I'll know. And then I'm going to go in and grab this one. I'm going to go to replace and load it. And then I go back to the Beehive, load it, and replace all. And there we go. So everything is replaced, or it should be. So we're going to check it. So no rigid body should show up. Well, it did. Why did it show up? It should have replaced all. Okay, so let me go back into here. Nope. Here. Replace. Load that one. Load that one. And replace all. I don't know why it's not doing it. But anyway, that's okay. I can handle it. Replace. Let me bring this over next to me. I can load, replace, load, replace. See, it's much faster when you bring it in here all by itself. I just don't like the lagging. And if I leave this rigid body on these pallets, I've noticed on other factories, I would be lagging inside the game. I would bring it up in GE to find out why, and it was always, like Del Monte had a bunch of rigid bodies, and I got rid of all those. So, that's all I'm doing, is I'm just getting rid of And Morpheus made sense with the, you know, you need some collision to these, but these are just for show, and I would rather get rid of the rigid body and not have the lag in the game. I don't want you pulling into the beehive and, you know, your trailer lags a little bit. So let's just fix that now, because it doesn't take up that much time. Okay. Now if I was to do this in game, it would take like probably 45 minutes for me to do what I'm doing here. Not in game, but in GE on the actual map. So let's see, Cynthia. Hey Cynthia, how do you pronounce that? I'll just call you Sin. S-E-N. Sin. How you doing, buddy? Ziggy. Holy shit. How did you find your way here? I thought you got lost or was playing hide and go seek or something. Welcome back. Okay, so we can close this out. Now if I just pick one and I go to each one, the rigid body's unchecked. Rigid body's gone, rigid body's gone, rigid body's gone. There we go. So now all I have to do is save, close this out, and we will switch back to where I was. And let's see. Okay. Then I'm going to import. Well, here, before I do that, let me do this. I want to get rid of these because they're all rigid bodies. No, hide and go seek is no fun. I'm better at red light, green light. I've said that before. I'm no good. I suck at hide and go seek. Who the hell? Who's Deanie? Oh, Dean. Okay. Like, who the hell's Deanie? I don't see a Deanie in here. Okay. So right here, product 1, I'm going to delete the visibility nodes and bring them back in. Okay. Patrick, is that a no? I give up. Give me multiple choice, Dean. What's a no? As far as TS, no, I don't want to get on TS. It I don't know, it distracts me, and then with you I echo, and we're trying to fix the echo, and we're trying instead of working on the map. So I don't like TS. Now if I'm not working on the map and we're just hanging out bullshitting and we're playing a game, I don't mind it then, because I'm not having to concentrate. Okay, so now I can import. Go to BD, make sure that's the right BD. Yep, that is. And go to visibility nodes. Bring them in. What about fire truck? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. What? Is this confused Patty Day? It must be. They're trying to confuse me, everybody. I don't know why. But Ziggy and Dean have teamed up like a tag team wrestlers or something, and they're trying their damnedest to screw me up today. Look, you two. Stalking is illegal. No means no. Okay? Yeah, that damn TS distracts me, and I can never get it right because I'm always echoing, and then I hear myself in the background. I hear the echo coming back when you're talking, and then you shut something off so it doesn't do it. But yeah, I don't like it. Let's see, what about a fire truck? I don't know. What about a fire truck? You hid in a fire truck? Is that what you're saying when you're playing hide and go seek? Hey, Ziggy, you can hide where you want to. This is your world. We're just living in it. Okay. So I've deleted that, and I'm going to place these back where they're supposed to go, but they're going to be the ones that I edited in in GE. Easy fix. The odds are pretty good there, Dean. Because I'm pretty done with it. I know Morpheus, he's not on here right now, I don't think. But he said there was some stuff wrong with the BD trailer with some rigid edit. Okay, so there we go. That's done. And just for shits and giggles, I'm going to save it. Just in case GE wants to hiccup and close out on me. Yeah, because I've got to leave. I'm going to have to get out of here about, I don't know, close to 2 o'clock. I've got all 4 of my boys coming over, so at 2 o'clock I got to be gone. But when they leave, I'll come back if everything's not already done. But I'm hoping to get everything done before 2 and release this version. Let me see if he uploaded that BD. I don't think he did, but he may have. Okay. Okay, he's not there yet. And we are done with that. So let's move along. He tested everything on this map last night and said everything's working fine. We did have some issues with the logistics center, putting in products and getting that same product out. Because here's what I'm thinking about this logistics center, guys. Everything on this map has 500,000 liters of space. In other words, if you want to store a product, just leave it where it is. Leave it where it's being made at. It's 500,000 liters. So I'm thinking about deleting this logistics center, and this will be the home of the pasta factory. You know, I'll get rid of all these 3 here, these things here, and remove this completely. And make it, but before I do, I'm going to back it up and save it to a folder all by itself in case I want to bring it back in here. But Morpheus tested, Dean. Mike, it went great, except for some few issues with this logistics center. Of course, here's the thing with the logistics center. I don't mess with this thing except I've added products to it. That's it. I haven't messed with the triggers. I mean, the triggers are there. I haven't messed with that. I haven't messed with the input, the outputs. I haven't touched anything on here except the digital displays, adding products to the logistics center. And he said when you put in milk and you go get your milk out and you select milk, it loads cauliflower in the trailer. So that's been going on. So and I've never used this thing before. I mean, I like the way it looks. I love the way it looks here. I really do. But it's just, I don't use it. Does anybody else use it? I mean, I don't ever use this thing. I just leave the product wherever it's being made. I mean, if I got product over here being made, that product is going to sit right here until it accumulates 500,000 liters, and I've never even got close to 500,000 liters, because usually by the time it gets to that, the sales price in the stores turn green, so I pick it up and I go sell it. Once my sell prices turn green, I sell it. So I don't never store a bunch of stuff. I mean, I guess if you had multiple player, I mean, that would be fun, but just leave it where it is. It's 500,000 liters. Let me just double check. I have got a lot of products in the 2.0 version. Yeah, but Mike, you're going to have to start a new game with version 2.4. There is no way around it. Even if it wasn't losing the trees. Yesterday, when I changed the default vehicles, that immediately makes you have to start a new game. There's no way to not start a new game now. So you're gonna have to start a new game with version 2.4, and that'll fix the tree issue. You get the default vehicles. I changed the leader amount on a lot of the products that you start with. So yeah, you're gonna have to start a new game. So it don't matter how much you got in the logistics center. I don't know why anybody would use that thing anyway. I mean, it makes no sense to me. But I like the logistics center. I love the way that thing looks. I really do. But I don't know. I just... Okay. Oh, raw material. Okay. Let me go here. I've got a lot of products in 2.0 version. See, there's 500,000. 1, 2, 3. Yep. You can hold 500,000 of that. And that's the input. That's stuff you're going to drop off. So, let's say, for example, you hit your 500,000 mark over here at the salt, and you made 500,000 liters. Pick it up, bring it over here for the 500,000, and it will hold it, and now you're back to zero at your salt. Let me see here, and this should be 500,000. All of them are. Oh, so people actually use this thing, Mike? I didn't think anybody even used the damn thing. They play around with it. I've heard people playing around with it, but nobody really using it. But that's okay. I mean, if you guys use it, I'll leave it alone. But I'm thinking about moving it, getting it out of that area. Field leader. Okay, so let me look at the output number 2, and that should be at 500,000. Well, look, with the logistics center, that was a Maverick building, and he did an excellent job on this map. I mean, great work on this map. That's what has allowed Factory Farm to be so wonderful, is because I had a great map to start with. So, but I had nothing to do with the logistics center. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 500,000. This here, I didn't put that in. I didn't put the triggers in. Nothing. This is all Maverick's work here. All I've done is added a whole bunch of products to the logistics center, which doesn't affect it at all. I mean, that doesn't do anything. It just, now you can drop off a different product. I want to look at this real quick. Okay, so that's the trigger. Okay, so that's good. This other trigger, I don't like it because it's too little. I'm going to make this bigger. I mean, that trigger is just right in the center of that thing. I want it to be line to line. See the, yeah, like this. See, silo trigger, farm, silo system. Should be this right here. I'll know if it all says 0. Okay, Mike. I will just leave it because I'm going to make Factory Farm at like a 16x map anyway. I'm going to find a 16-inch. English is not my first language, guys, so you have to bear with me on this. But I'm going to find a 16x map that's just flat, and I'm going to import Factory Farm into that map and make it a 16x so I can just keep adding whatever I want. Let me see. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yep, good deal. Okay, so let's make this a little bigger, a little wider. This thing is just way too small. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save it just for shits and giggles. Yeah, Ziggy, drive safe, darling. What did I do wrong? I don't know. What do you mean, Dean? I don't know what you mean. What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? That's not a surprise. I do that shit all the time. Hold on, guys. I've got to go get a pack of cigarettes. I shall return. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Look up a few messages. What does that mean? What messages? But Dean, I haven't seen you in a while, man. You haven't been in here. So I thought you were busy doing other things. I wasn't going to have anybody test it, really. I was just going to go in there last night and test it myself. But then Morpheus, before I got off last night, said, hey, why don't you send me the map and I'll test it tonight because I'm going to be up all night anyway. That wasn't a planned event. So, but no, nothing wrong. And I forgot about you saying you would test everything. I really did. But again, I think I've seen you in the last 10 live streams, Dean. I've seen you like once. You jumped in and jumped out. So I'm getting messages I didn't. Okay. Okay, I gotta keep up with other stuff too. Let's see. Okay. But man, I'm sorry, Dean. Absolutely, Dean, I trust you. Hell yeah, I do. Hey, Charlene, welcome back, darling. Welcome back. Yeah, Dean, absolutely, I trust you, man. If I'd have thought about it, and I did, I forgot about you saying you would test the map. And let me tell you why I forgot. I have, no shit, I have about 15 people that text me on Facebook saying, hey, if you ever want me to test your map, I'll test your map. Hey, send me the map and I'll test it for you. Hey, I'll test it on my server. I mean, I get messages like that all the time. So you just got mixed up in the group, and I didn't even think about that. Hey, yeah, Dean will test it. And again, I haven't heard from you, so I thought you took your frisbee and went the hell home. You didn't want to play anymore. The rules changed, and you said, screw it. Give me my glow-in-the-dark frisbee, my left-handed frisbee, and I'm going to the house. That's what I figured happened. I didn't know. And see, there's another thing. I thought you were taking like a power nap. I didn't know. Because you had the man flu. So I didn't know. That's the last I heard of you, when you had the man flu. And like I said, I wanted the little infant flu. If I get the flu, I want the infant flu, not the man flu. I'm not that big of a man. I just want the little bitty baby one. But you had the man flu. I hadn't heard from you since, except I think once you popped in and said hello. But anyway, I apologize, man, if I hurt your feelings. That wasn't my intentions at all. I just forgot all about. I got so many people wanting to test the map that I forgot all about it. And Miss Charlene has came back. Hey, Mark. Listen it, Mark. Don't wind up Pat, damn it. No, it's okay, man. We ain't talking about politics or nothing, Mark. I am not, I promise you, I'm not talking about the crybaby snowflake pieces of shit liberals. I'm not talking about them today. Probably never again, because it don't do any good. You can't have an intelligent conversation with an idiot. So, I don't talk about the liberals anymore. So, I'm not talking politics, so you're not getting me wound up. Liberals is what gets me wound up, so I'm not even going to talk about it. That's it. I ain't talking about the... Okay. But yeah, what I had thought about doing was removing this completely, but now I'm thinking about maybe moving it somewhere else. And I don't know where. Because I like this spot for the pasta factory. I really do. But anyway, that's another time. This is another Jerry Springer show right here. We'll deal with this later. Hey, Whit! Welcome back, darling! Okay, so... I'm just thinking... here's what I need to do since... Yeah, no shit, Charlene. I agree. They're not worth the breath, or my breath. Bunch of treasonous pieces of shit should be put in prison for treason against the United States of America. But that's not just my opinion. That's the majority of the American people. So, but anyway, I'll shut up about that. Don't get me riled, Mark. Mark. Don't get me riled. Don't get me started on these little snowflakes, okay? Barry, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so let me, okay, here's what I need to do. Since Morpheus has not showed up yet. Bruce! Hey, Bruce, buddy. Bruce, E-R-B-E. I never won a spelling bee contest, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But I can read what it spells. Herb? Bruce Earp. Let's just call him Wyatt Earp. Did he quit his show? Okay, well, I mean, I don't want to have a freaking Oprah show. I'd rather have a Jerry Springer show. Barry, I'm doing awesome, man, but hell, as long as my name's not in the obituaries, Pat's always good. As long as I'm breathing, I'm good. But Bruce, buddy, I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And guys, hey, if you haven't done so already, right below the video, hit the thumbs up, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And make sure you hit the bell so you'll get an alert every time I go live, because you never know what I'm going to say. Hell, I can't wait to hear what I'm going to say next. So, okay, so let's, I need to go to the BD trailer. And I'm going to bring it up, and I'll switch. I'm not going to get you going on the snowflakes. Yeah, let's not talk about the treasonous piece of shit liberals. Okay, let's not talk about them. Okay, he said it was the, and when I said he, I'm talking about Morpheus. He said there was a problem with the beehives. So I don't have to turn everything off. I'm just going to go through here and look. If you can get 2.4 by, say, 9:15 tonight. Yeah, that's possible, Dean. I could. I mean, and I'm not inviting myself, Dean. Nick gave me like an open invitation. He said like any time, but he's been playing FS19, and I didn't have FS19 until yesterday, and I still haven't even downloaded it and installed it yet. Yeah, oh, absolutely, Dean. I could do that. Okay, so, yep, see, look at that, rigid body. That's going to cause a problem. Rigid body. Your time. What's your time? So what time is your time right now? Is my time is your time? Just curious what time. Oh, it's 9:15 your time? Hell, it's 1 o'clock my time. Do you have time? That's the thing. If I did that, do you have time? And what is your time? Hold on, I'm getting text messages in the real world. Yes, people actually, some people do like me. So, okay. Yes, I know that comes as a surprise to most of you. Yeah, there are some people that do like me. I swear to God, when I go to an event, swear to God, they treat me like I'm Tom Cruise. No shit. I go on stage and I'm standing there and I'm just being a smartass on stage. I don't even know what I'm going to say when I get on stage. You got these other motivational speakers in the green room in the back, and they're sitting there memorizing these like 9 sheets of paper on what they're going to say, and then things they're going to cue off of with that paragraph. Okay, and then I'm going to get a question, I'm going to cue off into this area, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? It's going to sound like you're reading it or you memorize something. If I had to do that, I'd trip over my own lips. I go out there, hey, good afternoon, boys and girls, and I just start talking, and this stuff just comes to my head, and I just talk about it. So it's really, really crazy. But when I come off stage, holy hell, man, people flock to me wanting pictures, and they want my autograph, and I've got that doctor's signature. I don't have the actual degree to go with the signature, but I have that signature that you see on most prescriptions. That's my signature. But so I don't know why they want my signature, but yeah, they're asking for my autograph. They want to talk to me. They want to, just pick my brain, basically. So, yeah. So it surprises most, but some people do like me. So, there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Isn't that a song? Yeah, that's a song. Okay, now I got off what I was doing. See, I have to confess, Pat, I had sex with, sorry, it's been laying heavy on me. Yeah, Big D. I don't even know who Big D is. Who is Big D? I have no idea. Okay, so there's rigid body. Okay, so the best way to do this, because there's only 12 of them, yeah, I don't know who Big D is. I really don't. Okay, so I'm just going to go to replace. Big dick. Okay, so let's load. And then we'll load this one, but I'm going to change this one again to Beehive. That way I know which one to do next. If they all say hive, I'll get confused on which one I got to change out. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's go B, change. That's a cool car, Bruce. Hold on just a minute for me, guys. Somebody's at my door. I hear my doorbell ringing. Somebody's knocking. Should I let him in? Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. Alright, so let's... Oh, shit. You know what? I did not change camera views. I always forget to do that. There it is. And let's go into this. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I changed... See, beehives. That's it. And I'm going to load this one here. Thank you, Mark. Dean, don't do me a favor. Don't hide the Big D messages so quick before I can see what he said. I don't even know what he's saying. And I don't know who Big D is. He said, "Hey, I know this guy yesterday." I'm like, okay, well maybe that's somebody I know. But then he didn't say anything after that, so I don't know who he is. Brother of Big C, Pat. Who's Big C, Wit? Yeah, I saw, if you're talking about that very first message, I saw that part. I don't know who he is. Oh, it says I can view it. Let's see. No, Dean, don't hide Big D. I want to know who he is. I don't know who the guy is. A BAC, right? I don't know what that means, Wit. See, I'm from Alabama. You gotta explain everything from guys from Alabama. We're slow and down there. Okay, so replace that one. Yeah, but I don't know who he is. So, no, I wanted to hide that. I mean, I didn't want that, his messages being approved. But, yeah, I don't know who the guy is, Dean. I'd like to know if I really know him or if he knows me. Yeah, there's only 12 of these, so it'll be pretty fast right here. said there was one more, but I don't remember which one it was. I don't think he remembered either. I know it was the beehive. Oh, I agree, Dean. But the reason I didn't want to hide him, I want to know who he is. I mean, does he know me, really? In the real world, I don't know. So now I'm curious. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, he was being very rude. Okay, was it the honey peanuts that he saw? He said there was another one in here that had the rigid body. So let me look. Okay, so it's not that. Let me see if this one... Oh, okay, Whit. I got it. I got it. Okay, so it's not honey peanuts. I know it's not honey smacks. It couldn't be. I got that from the frosted flakes. Nope. Yeah, that's true. But then you have to ask yourself, how do you know? Well, yeah, I've said I've said her name before. Okay, so it's not the honey peanuts. Let's look at the peanut butter and see if it's the peanut. He said there was one more that had rigid body. Okay, it's not that. It's not the dog chows and cat food. How do I do that, Dean? Let's see. No, once you hit him, I can't see anything. Oh, there's one. I have no idea. Okay. No rigid body there. Thought it would be the cat food if it was. See, meat box. Let's see if any of these are. I do not know. Okay. I'm just looking here to see if I can find any more rigid bodies. I don't know how, let's see. Okay, there we go. So it's not that. Let's see if it's this one. Imagine if you enabled Nightbot. What is Nightbot? I don't know what that is. I'm just looking to see if I can find another rigid body, because he said there was another one in here, but he couldn't remember which one it was. Darling? Okay, are you still down there? Oh, shit. Okay. Thanks for the warning. Okay, what time is it? Okay. I need to find this problem. Okay, I got the beehives. Let's see if it's the honey. I don't see why it would be the honey, but let's see. Oh, okay. Rigid body, look at that. There it is. How in the hell did that get to be a rigid body? Oh, okay, I see. Guys, what I'm doing here is I'm looking. Rigid body means that it has a collision trigger to it, so you can run into it. You don't want a rigid body on this trailer, because it'll make the trailer where it won't move because the pallets are dragging or something. So you got to get rid of all the rigid bodies. Okay, so this might be pretty easy here because it doesn't look like the internal, everything inside of it, it doesn't look like it's going to be rigid body. I'm just going to check one more just to make sure. We're gonna have 50,000, yeah. How are we gonna get from 26 to 50,000? Okay, so this is gonna be pretty simple. Hey Tom, how you doing, buddy? I don't understand how this pallet got a rigid body. I really don't. This is the honey pallet, and I took that from the mushrooms. Okay, hold on. I need to see, because I may need that, because it's just the main transform group. So let me look up mushrooms and onions and all that stuff. I just want to see. Here's mushrooms. Let's see if that has rigid body. Nope. Okay, so that don't have rigid body. What about the peanuts? Raspberries? Strawberries? I'm just seeing, because I don't understand how rigid body got turned in on these pallets for the honey, because they're the same pallets as the lettuce and the red cabbage, and I'm just seeing if any of them has okay, let's see, salt and sugar. No, that was in tomatoes. Let's see if it's got tomatoes. So no, it shouldn't be rigid body. Okay, Hey Craig, how you doing? Yeah, he said only a few of these had rigid body, not all of them. This one does, because I can tell the way it loads. You can tell when it flashes off and on to load, it's going to have rigid body on it. That's not in everything, but on the pallets or on the trailer, that's what it means. Billy's back. I just don't understand how the honey got rigid body. That's just crazy. Well, I am so glad Morpheus found this before I released the map, because that would have just been a waste. I'd had to go in here and do this and release it again. But by that time, so many people would have had it, and some people don't go back and see if there's another update. So when they loaded the honey, they wouldn't understand what's going on, why the trailer won't move. See, this is, I guarantee you, this is a GE glitch, because these pallets, these honey pallets, are I duplicated them from the mushrooms. So, and then I just changed the texture to honey. And the mushrooms don't have rigid body. I just checked. So this is just a GE glitch. It's better than typing. Yeah, but I echo with you. I can't get rid of that echo. And I'm not wearing a headset. I am not messing up my hair. As Loretta Lynn would say, my hair, my hair. I know most of you don't know who Loretta Lynn is. She was a country and western singer, okay? Coal miner's daughter, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, that's her. I know Dean's like, who the hell is Loretta Lynn? I know, this is boring, guys. This is boring. Hey, I've learned all the words to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Actually, I memorized the song. Would you guys like me to sing that while you guys are waiting? Just back up. There are several that display what way, Scott? Oh, you're talking about the cauliflower. Okay, yeah. That's, when you load milk, it loads cauliflower. That's what Morpheus told me. But God, and I'm not trying to push blame. I didn't set any of that up. All I've done is added, and I didn't add the cauliflower, and I didn't add the milk. It was already there. So that's just, yeah, so do I. She was not a wrestler dragon. But yeah, I just added all the products that I've added from the factories. So let me save this. We can get out of here. I think that was it, because I tested that one and that one. Beneful. Well, let me check that too, just in case, because that was from the salt. And let me check dog food. Okay. What about chicken wings? Oh, that looks like, okay. I know, but then we can fix what, Dean? What the hell we need to fix now? I thought I fixed it all. Oh, the echo? Yeah, I think you're talking about the echo. Never mind. It just hit me. I mean, did you see the light bulb flickering off and on right above my head when I asked that question? Yeah. Okay. Chicken breasts. What about fat chickens? Is that... Yeah, Scott, I'll leave it. If I didn't realize, you know, more than one person out of 1,000 would even use it, so I was just going to get rid of it. Rabbit. Let me check the rabbit meat. Okay, so there we go. I know the goat. I got that from the hamburger meat and just changed the... Alright, it looks like it should be it. What wrestler? Loretta Lynn, Dean, Loretta Lynn. Okay, so we're going to close this out. And let me change views. And now I have got to attempt, and this is only an attempt, to get my thinking up to about 1.2 miles per hour so I can figure out if there's anything else I'm missing, and I don't think there is. I'm going to save this. Calm down, Dean, calm down. She was not a woman wrestler, okay? Even though she could kick, she's from the United States of Kentucky. She kicked the shit out of some of them wrestlers. So, she's feisty. She lives up in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee. Guys, you ain't gonna believe this, but the map is ready for release. So, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take the map, and I'm going to zip it, like zippity-doo-dah. See, I didn't say I could sing, I just said I knew how. But I didn't say it was good. But I'm going to zip it, put it in with the other mods, and zip that up, and I'll be able to load it to... Now, look, guys, tell me any problems right now, or forever hold your peace, okay? Anything you can think of, let me know now, or that's it. I don't want to hear no bullshit later. You should have told me now. Pat, the parking line is crooked. Where? Oh, this one? That's okay. I can hear it all now. And I'm just... All I'm doing, guys, is I'm just looking for anything white. I'm just scanning. Because I think I got all these crates yesterday. The ad strips. I think I replaced them, all of them yesterday. Did I? Yeah, I got the one at Cigar, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, I even added this one. Okay. So... I haven't looked at this real close yet. Yeah, that's good. No, this one is what I wanted to look at, because I messed with this one a little bit. Okay. And see, this might be a good place here for the lasagna and all that for that little factory. I just don't know if it'll fit. But what I could do is close out this road. So see, I could, yeah, oh shit, never mind. It's got a railroad track going through it. Never mind, I can't use that. Okay. I'm just so nervous that I'm gonna have missed something, and I'll find out about it an hour after I release. Yeah, I looked at that. I looked at that yesterday. Just make sure all this is correct. Okay, that's all correct. That's all correct. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just, like I said, I'm just scanning. I'm wondering would that logistics center fit right in here? You know, remove this stuff here and put that logistics center right here. Remove this shed. It might work. Or better yet, no, it ain't gonna fit there. No, it's too big. Okay, and guys, remember, this is how you load the grapes. When you put all your products in there, which is the fertilizer, the manure, and the water, you'll see the sprinklers come on. If you'll pull right in here where this guy is picking grapes, bring your trailer right in there. So the nose of your trailer should be right about here. Don't run the guy over, he's still got work to do. But if you'll do it right about there, and you'll load the grapes, okay? The grapes will be loaded. Oh, better yet, right in here. That's a lot of room. Yeah. 3 months in the has it been 3 months, really? This has been the hardest update I have ever went through because of that peanut factory. For a whole month it gave me nothing but, oh shit, did I do that one? Yeah, I did these. Okay. It gave me nothing but issues and problems. We couldn't get the pallets to load. That's what took up so much time. I really like the way this turned out with those buildings. It really looks nice. Let me look at these textures in these tubes. Okay, good. This freaking factory right here, it is, God, it's been a nightmare. That's the hardest factory I've ever, oh wait, he had a, damn it, Morpheus had a texture. Let me see if he's, he had a texture for that tower back there where the blues match the blue on this tower here. So I need to wait on that before I can release, and that's just a texture change. That'll take me like, 30 seconds. Let me think. Yeah, I don't have the texture, and he hadn't sent it to me yet. But there's a new texture for this right here, this peanut oil. He changed the color so it looks identical to this, the background of that one, which I'd rather have. So let's wait on that. Blame the map testers, yeah. Let's see if he sent it over here. Nope. Nope. Hell, I hardly ever look at Steam. Hold on. Oh, absolutely, Dean. That's exactly what we're gonna do. But here's the thing: I've got all 4 of my boys coming over. I'm fixing to have to jump off of here. Everything's ready to go. All I got to do is get the new peanut oil texture from Morpheus. He made it last night. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna change out that texture. I'm gonna zip the map. But before I do all that, I'll come back on live. But you guys got to give me a little while. All 4 of my boys are coming over. We're all meeting today. So as soon as that's over, I'll come back live. I'll change. By that time, I'm hoping that Morpheus has the texture. Once I change that, I'm going to zip the map, put it in the mods folder, zip all the mods that go with the map, and I'm going to upload it to Dropbox. And by then, that'll take about 35-40 minutes for it to finally load to Dropbox, because it's a pretty big file. Now when it's zipped, the map itself, you know, it was 3.87 gigabytes, and then I got rid of all the extra textures, and when it's finally zipped up, it's only 1.40 gigabytes. So it's well under the allowed amount for you to play multiple player, so you won't have any issues playing multiple player. Now, had I not done the looking for the duplicate textures, I'd have been lucky to get it under zipped up. I'd have been lucky to get it under 2.5 gigabytes. So we saved a lot of space in the folder getting rid of all those extra textures, because there was just pages. It took me 4 days. The one day you guys watched me, and then 3 other days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So there was a lot there. But now the map zipped up is 1.4 gigabytes. So that works. But guys, I know I've only been on 1 hour and 7 minutes. Thank you so much. How it work? I sure hope so, Charlene. I really do. We're all going to get on here, guys. Miss Charlene, you better join us. Once I load this map to Facebook and you guys download it, we're going to, me and Dean and Morpheus and Miss Charlene and whoever else wants to, I'm going to set up a game so everybody can get into the game. But just make sure that the mods that are in the mods folder, a lot of them have been changed. You can't just say, oh, I've got those mods, I don't need them. Because the product trailer's been changed, the grain trailer's been changed, the BD trailer has been changed, and 2 or 3 of the other little mods have been changed. I grouped them all into a different category. So don't say, I've already got these mods, I just need the map. Take the mods and the map and put it all in your mods folder. If you don't do that, you won't be able to get into the game, into the multiple player game. It's going to keep giving you an error saying you don't have all the mods. Your mods, or my mods, have to match the mods that you have. So please take all the mods that I've added in that, just like the auto load log trailer. Well, you may have one, but you have to have that one, because that's part of the default vehicles that you start with. So make sure you take all the mods in the mods folder when you unzip the map, because it'll say Factory Farm F 2.4 unzip me in bold or in caps. The unzip me will be in caps. You want to unzip that when it gets downloaded, and then you'll see all the mods and the map all zipped up, and put all that in your mods folder. Oh yeah, Billy, that's not no, it'll be live, Somerset or Dean. Live. I don't want to record it. So we're all going to get in there and work, but guys, we have to keep Dean away from the trees. Okay, that's a rule. Anybody see Dean walk around the trees, please escort him away from the forestry area. So, but guys, look, I've got to end the live stream. I've got my boys coming over in about 20 minutes. I've already got one of them downstairs waiting. So, but guys, I will be back. As soon as we get everything done with this, I'll be back, and we're going to change out the texture, get the map, and we'll get on a live stream and do the map. Okay, we'll play. So guys, you guys determine whether you want to get on our live stream or not. or not live stream, but the multiple player on live stream, because I'm going to have it on live stream when we start the game. So, be a lot of fun. All right, guys, you have a super day, and we'll see you in just a little while.